Okay, Critter, you want to say something to Mommy?
I love you and happy birthday.
Yep. Happy birthday, love. Alright, I told Critter, okay, you can go play now. But then he said, what'd you say?
I want to sit on your lap too.
So he'd rather sit in my lap than go play. Okay. I kind of like that. Okay, so today's vlog coming at you with a smattering, a spattering of all kinds of stuff. This is the craziness of getting ready for winter here on the homestead. Hopefully, if Carrie can finish all the things that she needs to finish, she's going to talk about overwintering plants. Give you a quick update on the add-on. There's been 1 day's work on that, so we're just going to bring you along on that journey as we go. This week is my last week of having to work full-time. I'm going to be going down to 3 days a week. So I'll be working 3 10s, sometimes 3 12s, just depends. Down to part-time, so that will give me a whole extra day here on the homestead to get things done. And that will be great. I will have a set schedule, so that's really cool. My schedule will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that'll be my 3 days I work, and I have the rest of the week off. Stay tuned to the end. We're gonna sing a little tune unto the Father to you. And today I'm going into town to get supplies for the add-on, construction supplies. I'm going to hopefully figure out some of the hay situation for the cows, because we need a bunch of hay to overwinter these cows. So that's all the things going on today.
I don't ever look forward to Sunday morning dishes, but I rejoice when they are done.
Indeed.
Looking forward to them being done.
And she is heating up. This is hot water. Heating up so she can tackle the beast.
Yay! The dishes are done! Woohoo! Now that the dishes are done, I get to head out into the garden and work on a little bit of getting ready for winter out there. We've got tons of potted plants that we're not able to plant out in their permanent locations yet. We still have a dairy cow running loose and various chickens and ducks, and so we're just not quite ready to put them in their permanent location. But we don't want to leave them where they're at in their pots over winter, and I'll explain a little bit more about that when I get out into the garden. This is my view when I do the dishes. I get to look out into the garden. That's really one of the things that makes dishes a little bit more enjoyable for me. Alright guys, so here they are. They've been sitting by our greenhouse. It's just a variety of all sorts of things. Comfrey and peppermint, horsetail, some berry bushes, some chestnut trees, all sorts of things. So from my understanding, the main thing you want to remember about overwintering potted plants in a cold climate is that they dry out a lot faster than if they were in the ground. And the biggest thing that contributes to them drying out is wind. So wind protection is your #1 thing to remember if you have plants still in pots that you want to overwinter. Hey Jay, what you doing?
Cutting this.
Is that your artichoke? You having fun in the garden? So in the past, the way we've protected our potted plants for the winter has been very, very simple. We actually used to have a big compost area here, but we recently took down this whole compost area, and it was perfect because it was a really sunny location, and we were able to put our pots down into the compost bins, and they were protected from the wind that way, but they still got all the winter rains and snow and things on them, so they kept nice and moist that way. We've since built 2 more composting areas, but the problem with them is the one back behind me is actually in a really shady northern, right behind our house location, so it doesn't get hardly any sun. Some of the things that are super cold hardy may be just fine without getting any sun through the winter back there. Our other compost area that we have is over here, and it's a sunny location. However, we put a cover on the whole thing to be able to catch rainwater, so it doesn't get the moisture. And so I'm thinking they may dry out a little bit in that compost system. So the plan is to put these potted plants in the ground, not in their permanent location, just in a temporary location that they can be happy through the winter. And I am definitely just a beginner at this, so there's all sorts of different ways that that you can overwinter your potted plants. This is just kind of the things that we're doing that have worked for us so far. One option might be to use something like this low tunnel, and if you were able to kind of stack your pots underneath a little low tunnel, water them really well when you put them under, and then that way they'd be protected from the wind a little bit more. So that's one option. Some people may have a greenhouse, and we actually would use our greenhouse. However, I'm just not certain that I would remember to water them. For this year, we're going to try, for the most part, putting them in a temporary location in the ground. Which brings me back to Joseph. This area here, we've pretty much cleared out. So right in this area, the soil is really nice and soft. Should be easy to dig in because that's where the compost bins were. And there's quite a bit of room. So that, I think, is going to be our spot. Okay, so it just dawned on me that I don't really need to take the plants out of the pots. Maybe what I'll do is just kind of dig a little hole in this compost area and just put all the pots together close and then kind of mound up all around them. And yeah, hopefully that'll work the same as if I were to take them all out of the pots and put them directly in the ground. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of helpers. You all want to help move some pots over here? You help move pots over? You help move pots? Alright, so I'm just going to create a big section here where we can pile all the pots in and then mound up around them. Okay, here's how it's coming so far. We're you guys are doing a great job helping to organize these. So we're trying to keep like items together. We put all the comfreys in, our maple trees, peppermints, and we're just going to keep moving down the line here. And then once we've got them all set in place, we're going to fill up these pots with soil and then push this dirt all around as high as we can get it, all around the whole area here.
Hey, Mama, can I put this little comfrey right back here?
Yeah, that's a good spot. Last pot. Okay, we got all of the pots in place, so now we're just gonna top off the pots, make sure they're nice and full, and mound the extra dirt all around the whole area.
Look at that praying mantis. Josh, why don't you put your hand next to it for reference?
I'm not sure what my hands next to, but here, let me see if I can find something inside my hand. Oh yeah, here's a 2x4. I think here's like a 2x4.
Look how big that thing is.
Look at it.
Look at who's being a helper. Hey, baby. Whoa. You having fun? Yeah, dirt. Boo-boo. Yeah, look at that juice some artichoke. You want to give that to the chickies? Okay, why don't you go feed it to the chickies? Whoa!
There they are.
Alright, so that went really fast and easy. Hopefully this works. Just mounded up the dirt and filled all the pots nice and full. Hey, so if you have experience overwintering potted plants in a cold climate and this is not going to work, please let us know. I think it's hopefully going to work though. And it was super simple, a lot easier than I thought it would be. Great work, helpers. Thank you so much. Oop. You okay, Naderbug? She's digging up our little Jerusalem artichoke stash. We're keeping a bunch of the Jerusalem artichokes in the ground this year so that we can dig them up as needed to feed to the chickens and ducks and geese. She has a different idea though. She thinks we need to harvest them all. Oh, you gonna go feed them to the chickens?
I can't fit that one in. Too big.
That's a big piece. That's not gonna fit through the fence, sweetie. You're gonna try and make it, huh? You gonna give that to the chickies?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to break it. Can you break it in half?
Whoa.
Whoa. Little mountain garden, huh?
Yep. Plant a bunch of tomatoes.
You planted tomatoes, huh?
There's some artichokes and
You think we're gonna have a bunch of volunteers next year?
I don't know. I planted a little tree cutting, and I planted some part of kiwi cutting, planted a blackberry cutting.
Yeah, well, so we might have some things growing out of this little mound in the
And I
spring.
planted some Jerusalem artichokes over there and on there.
Jerusalem artichokes too.
And a bunch of tomatoes.
You guys just love planting. You can't get enough of planting, huh?
Yeah.
Every season is so exciting as a gardener, but fall is super exciting to me because it's kind of like you've got this brand new canvas, this blank canvas, and it's just wanting you to start putting that paint on it and start building that whole foundation color and getting ready for whatever you're going to paint. And so I love fall. It's an exciting time of newness, even with all the, even while everything's dying. Here's something else that was really exciting to me this morning. I came out to get our greens for breakfast, and I knew that I had a chard plant underneath this low tunnel here that was getting really huge. Well, that one chard plant was almost enough for our whole family for a serving with breakfast, but this is what I also found when I dug under there. Super fun. Calendula! My calendula is going crazy. I couldn't believe it. It's all over in here. It's taking over the lettuce bed. I'm actually gonna have to cut this all back, but so beautiful to have calendula growing in November under this tunnel. And all our new little lettuces are doing well under here, staying warm enough, and looking forward to continuing to have fresh salad into the late fall and maybe even winter. We'll see. Esther has something she wants to say to one of our subscribers.
Thank you for the beautiful dress.
And hat. That was from someone else too. And the shirt. Thank you to all the wonderful people who have been blessing our children with clothes. So the boys got home late last night. I'm really thankful we were able to find some good hay for the cows and get a little stock going for the week. And they got some more supplies for our add-on. That's where I'm at right now, so I wanted to show you what happened day one of working on completing the add-on here. It's kind of dark, so hopefully you can see. Ta-da! There's a door. So this door doesn't open currently, but it goes right out to the garden. So once the windows go in, it will definitely brighten things up in here, and it'll be a little easier to show you what's going on. That's the update on day one of getting this add-on completed. Is this what you do on rainy days, Fiddle? Yeah. You playing? Uh-huh. You got a bowl of fruit, huh?
Gabby.
Getting every last drop, huh? That good birthday ice cream?
No.
Yeah.
Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures here below. Praise Him above, ye heavenly hosts. Praise Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen.
All right, y'all. Let your light shine. We pray blessing on you and yours. And whatever you do, do it with your whole heart.